Parents, it's back to school time. I know you're excited to get those kids out of your hair, off the couch, and back into the classroom. The beginning of the school year provides an excellent opportunity to meet your child's teachers. In these meetings, you can establish mutual expectations and learn of ways to gauge your child's academic progress. Meetings early on in the school year will create a platform for an ongoing dialogue with your child's teacher. Parents, what I'm saying is, it's time to be proactive. When preparing for a meeting, first talk to your son or daughter about the topics he or she is concerned with. It's also helpful to communicate your child's personality traits, study habits, learning difficulties. These can help the teacher better tailor his or her instruction to meet your child's unique needs. You should always go with a list of prepared questions about the matters, such as the homework policy, the upcoming due dates. Learn of ways to communicate with your teacher regarding your child's progress, effort, turning in of homework. Ask for specific tips and strategies that will help you support your child at home. Help the teacher help your child. Teachers will likely give more attention to your son or daughter knowing you are a proactive parent. Parents who are not involved from the onset tend to react to a bad situation, and that never helps the student. Teachers are your allies. They want to help your child and are appreciative of parents who are concerned and who want to be part of the learning process. They are also extremely busy, so remember to be respectful of their time by being prompt and prepared. Remember, meeting with a teacher should be a positive experience, with both the parents and the teacher willing to listen to each other's comments and suggestions. Notes from a meeting can be used to create an action plan for both you and your child. Before leaving, make sure everyone is clear about one another's expectations and responsibilities. Follow up with an email stating your understanding. A checklist may prove useful as expectations are being fulfilled. Lastly, use tutoring resources to get an objective third-party evaluation so you can go into a meeting with your child's reading or math roadmap in hand. With it, a teacher can never say he or she did not know how to help your child. I hope you found these tips useful. Please know Sylvan Learning of Savannah is here to help your child discover and nurture a lifelong love of learning. Call us or come by. You can talk to me, meet our caring, certified teachers, and learn how we go about developing personalized plans that are custom fit to either enrich or remediate your child's needs.
Summit Gymnastics is dedicated to producing top-quality gymnasts by helping them achieve their personal goals both mentally and physically. We offer a healthy and effective means towards success in all areas of life. Visit us at 74 West Montgomery Crossroads. From tiny tots to college-bound athletes, Summit Gymnastics will help your child believe and achieve.
As the director of the Sylvan Learning Center, what I like most about working here is the team approach that we take and the fact that we are able to get results and provide good feelings for families. Head of this team always is a caring family, a mother, a father who calls concerned about their son or daughter falling behind in school and not getting the results that they need at the school level.
And when my son saw where he started when he came to Sylvan on the testing and where he was when he finished up, I have never seen him that excited. He was floating on cloud nine that day, and it was a wonderful feeling to see that.
When you show them what they're about to do and give them things that they're able to be successful with, then they don't mind just jumping in and trying to do it.
They work with you, they help cater to your children's needs, they work around your schedule.
I've been having trouble comprehending what I've been reading, so I told my mom, I said, Mom, I need to go to Sylvan today.
The staff has been wonderful. They're so appreciative, they're so generous, and they're so patient. And it has been truly a blessing to be a part of Sylvan's family.
I'm applying to Georgia College in State in Milledgeville, and just the skills that I've been given here will help in college when I'm just studying and preparing for tests there.
We saw him at home. It went from a guy who, you had to pretty much drag him out of bed by 1 foot in the morning to get him to go to school, to a kid who wanted to go to school. And that was a self-confidence that came about.
The family dynamic is better. And anybody that's got a deficiency at school, I tell them to come to Sylvan.
Of course, at the center of this team is the student. With the student, we like to foster relationships and relationship building. We tap into what a student knows best through the assessment, make them feel good about what they do know, and then together with them move up till they get to their highest potential.
There is such a positive atmosphere. by rewarding them, by giving them tokens for their work.
It makes you want to come back. It makes him feel like he can come here, he can accomplish something, and he can be rewarded.
Before I came to Sylvan, I was having a lot of trouble and I didn't like reading. But since I've been coming to Sylvan, when I have reading homework, that's the first thing I do when I get home.
He definitely got more excited about school. He didn't consider it as tedious. He was able to get organized and get things put together. He was able to get his homework done much faster.
We are here for them to better their child's circumstance with a plan that is custom fit to their needs and one that is determined to get results.
Instead of coming here to get more assistance with what I was working on, I actually came here to see about acceleration. They just really helped me a lot and made me feel good about what I was doing, gave me a lot of confidence.
We feel like family here, to the point that not only does my daughter come during the school year, she also comes during the summertime. They make sure that she is ready for the next year. As far as I'm concerned, as long as my daughter is in school, she will come to Sylvan.
At Dogwood Pediatrics Dentistry, Dr. Krista and her team are experts on the growing smile. Our office is designed for treating children from infancy through adolescence, as well as the medically and physically compromised. For patients with dental phobia, or for patients who find it difficult to sit still, we offer sedation and general anesthesia. We can help put your child on the path of good oral health with preventative dental care plans customized to fit your child's needs. Seeing our patients smile is the best part of our day.
At Pediatric Rehabilitation and Wellness, our professional, dedicated staff offers several therapeutic classes that are taught in a supportive, cooperative, and fun environment. Each class is designed to promote healthy enjoyment of exercise, social interaction, and skill development to help your child grow. Pediatric Rehabilitation and Wellness, serving the greater Savannah area with quality children's therapy.
When I grow up, I'm going to travel the world, pick my favorite spot, and become a doctor. I want to be a movie director.
What do these kids have in common?
I'm running for president in 2036.
To be honest, not much. Not their hairstyles, not their hobbies, not their families or their dreams. Every child is unique, and each student learns in different ways. So why are they taught like they're the same?
We want to make sure that she gets into a good college. She was falling further and further behind at school.
Homework was a constant battle.
We thought if we just push harder.
Pushing harder didn't work. Sylvan worked.
Sylvan worked.
Sylvan worked.
Parents know that each test, quiz, and assignment is a small step towards achieving big things. For over 30 years, we've been setting new standards in personal learning. Getting to know each and every child is key to Sylvan's unique process called Sylvan Insight.
They started by really getting to know our daughter.
They used assessments to figure out what was going on academically.
Sylvan Sync allows them to teach the right skills at the right time and track improvement.
We can keep up with her progress, and she can do more by using My Sylvan.
He gets the kind of personal attention you just can't get in a crowded classroom.
We select and train teachers who understand how to engage and motivate kids. They help our students master the skills they need for success in the classroom and everyday life.
The results aren't just in her grades.
Her attitude is different.
She likes coming to Sylvan.
We don't just build test scores. We build confidence. We help clear the way for kids to do what they do best. Dream big.
Treehouse Adventures, Savannah's favorite family fun spot, featuring putt-putt, a giant soft play area, a cool arcade, and the hole-in-one snack bar. Call Treehouse Adventures for your next birthday party, fundraiser, or lock-in. Located right next to Dillard's in the Savannah Mall, Treehouse Adventures offers safe, affordable fun for everyone.
When Sebastian moved to Savannah last spring, we had some testing done and we found that some of his grades were a little lower than we wanted them to be.
During my school year, it was kind of rough for me and I wasn't getting that good of grades. And every time I come here, I always have questions on the homework I'm doing. But every time I sit down with my tutor, the tutor just knows what to say and what methods to use with whatever I'm working on. So it really has helped me a lot.
Instead of looking at it as a cost, it is an investment into a young man. It's an investment into a young life that really has the possibility of making a difference in this world today.
This is Connor. Like so many kids, he was missing things in school. Distracted, disengaged, just not getting it. We tried tutors, but they didn't connect. Then we heard about Sylvan's new teaching system, Sylvan Sync. Personal lessons taught by Sylvan certified instructors using technology kids love. I've never seen him more engaged. And with Sylvan Sync, I can check his progress online at My Sylvan every step of the way. So I always know what's going on. Learning should be personal. At Sylvan, it is.
At Master Richard's Black Belt Academy, it's our goal to inspire strength and discipline in our students. We understand the challenges of raising a confident and focused child in an age with more distractions than ever. And while kids from 4 to 17 have their fun, our adults are burning major calories, learning self-defense moves, and getting in the best shape of their lives. Master Richard's Black Belt Academy at 7601 Waters Avenue. Step into the wonderful world of martial arts.
Leah came to us a few months back with some unique needs. She's on the autism spectrum, and Loretta, her mom, was a bit concerned about what more could be done to help her advance in school. In school, she'd been struggling with the ratios found in schools. The teachers struggled to find a solution that would get Leah to where she needs to be. So Loretta came to us optimistic, but a little concerned about what could be done.
With her autism, Leah has speech imperative eye movement disorder, which is similar to having dyslexia, and she has ABA therapy. Once she started coming to Sylvan, not only did she excel in school, her speech therapist could not believe how wonderful she was speaking out.
We started the process off like we always do. We showed Loretta around, we had Leah feel comfortable with our settings, she got to see that kids earn tokens here and get to go to our motivation station. She became very excited about the process. We did assessments like we always do. We started with a reading assessment, a math assessment, got good information, then sat down with Loretta and said, look, you know, this is where Aaliyah is testing right now. I know that school's been a bit of a struggle, but we're going to do this in a team approach. So Loretta and I put our two heads together. We found the exact grade equivalency and skills that we need to start the baseline of instruction on. We incorporated the school teachers as well, where we got their vital information. And together we created this team approach that has really met Aaliyah's needs.
And after 3 months, Aaliyah went from straight F's to straight A's and B's. She was a 2.5 grade level when she started 4th grade this year. She is currently 4.0. And I did not think that I could think further than just C's. Now it's A's and B's. It's now I can look at colleges and we discuss college and career opportunities. What do you want to do? Things that, conversations we did not have prior to Sylvan. One packet I brought in and it had straight A's. And I'm so excited that I'm showing Dino, look, thank you so much. I appreciate everything you did. And he looked at the paperwork and he said, no, thank you, Mom. You did all the work. His goal is for the kids. He's looking out for the kids.
It's great to see that Aaliyah is feeling stronger, more empowered with her progress, and that she's also not only doing it here in our 4 walls, but is also taking it to school where she's applying the strategies there, and as a result, just getting much better grades. I'm very happy for Aaliyah. She's a leader, she's going places, she's not letting her disadvantage work against her at all. She's using it as strength to get even better, and in her corner is Loretta, and not too far behind that is me. I'm just happy to be a small part of her future success.
Aaliyah's story should not be the last story. It should be more parents with special needs kids saying exactly what I'm saying, that my child now has opportunity.
Pediatric Therapies of Savannah provides occupational, physical, and speech therapy services in a kid-friendly environment. Our goal is to provide treatment that meets the highest professional standards while enhancing each child's functional abilities. The ability to communicate and perform basic daily living skills is the foundation for successful participation in family, social, and academic activities. Call Pediatric Therapies of Savannah today and let us help your child have the opportunity to reach his or her fullest potential.
So what Sylvan allows for is what good teaching is always about, and that's personalized instruction, teaching to the motivations of the particular individual across from you, and doing so in a way that meets them at the student's level. So engagement is never an issue in after school if done right, because you're always meeting the student where he or she is, building off of what they do know, making them feel good about that, and then with that the sky becomes the limit. Where on the other hand, the way schools are set up these days, the system of schools is to get ready for the next school year, and it somewhat moves like a moving train, leaving many kids feeling the need to catch that moving train every day because it's always going forward. But if you've fallen behind, that moving train's moving fast, and you're probably getting tired chasing that every day. They become disheartened, start not believing in themselves. And so what's really nice about what we're able to do is not only affect ability, a student's ability, but also affect their confidence levels. And when one has the ability and has the confidence, then they tend to increase at exponential rates and start going from I can't to I can. And hopefully that transcends into all areas of their life.
Specialty Sports is the one-stop shop for all of your sporting equipment and apparel. You'll find the uniforms and supplies that you need in nearly every sport. Specialty Sports also offers screen printing, professional heat press, and custom embroidery. Visit our store at 704 Mall Boulevard for affordable prices, courteous service, and the best selection in Savannah.
She didn't really have the foundation, the basic math facts. Her self-confidence was not there. And I think learning those facts and realizing that she could do harder problems, her confidence level increased, and she felt a little bit more secure with what she was doing. And if they didn't build that foundation, she would have never gotten the other concepts. So they took the time where in the school system they don't have time to go back. They can't go back and fix what was not taught the first time. And this was a much more permanent solution. The money's there. You just have to make the decision that this is what I'm going to invest in.
Birthday parties just aren't the same anywhere else. Monkey Joe's birthday parties are a fun, memorable way to ensure your party is a blast. Super fun for the kids and super easy for the parents. Monkey Joe's, where you party big and play great.
Are some students destined to succeed in mathematics because they're inherently good at math? According to the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics and the Sylvan Learning Center, the answer is no. Educators believe everyone can succeed at math. To support your child's math learning, parents must believe that everyone can learn mathematics and that learning math is essential to lifelong success. Parents can dispel the notion that math is difficult by believing in their child's ability to master challenging material. Attitudes are contagious. Therefore, encourage your child by saying, "You did a great job on your homework assignment last night." Making mathematics a part of a young child's daily routine and continuing that process throughout high school can help create excitement and a willingness to learn new, complex concepts. Keeping track of batting averages provides a natural introduction to statistics. Rearranging a teenager's room can turn into a geometry lesson by talking about a room's square footage versus the space taken up by the child's furniture, or how the room's shape determines interior design. Parents might offer to give children a percentage of the grocery money saved by clipping coupons, or ask them to figure out the savings on a sweater marked down 25%. The key is to encourage young people to use math to manage the world around them. Many students admit that they are reluctant to ask for academic assistance because they feel alone in their struggles. Children need someone who is very patient to help them better understand math, whether it be a parent, a teacher, a friend, or a tutor. By working together as a family, you can ensure math success. Review previously learned math concepts before each new homework assignment. Start each new lesson with the math concepts that are familiar and gradually move into new, more difficult areas. Use hands-on objects from around the house to introduce new math concepts. Help your child focus on the reasoning behind procedures rather than just relying on memorization alone. Take turns working on problems and explaining how you arrived at the solutions. Solve problems in a variety of ways and allow your child to use his or her imagination and favorite method. Encourage your child to skip difficult problems temporarily and return to them later in the session. Watch for signs that your child needs the assistance of a professional tutor. If your child is becoming rebellious and will not allow you to help, a non-family member may be needed to encourage the student. Parents should work with their child to ensure he or she has mastered the content and then encourage working on sample test questions in a non-threatening environment. Educators advise parents that the real trick to doing well on math tests is to read every problem very carefully, particularly word problems, and always study the night before an exam. Experts suggest that parents plan a study schedule for each test, create several short practice tests, and allow their nervous student to prepare at well-spaced intervals. Rather than grading practice tests, parents are advised to write out step-by-step solutions to each problem and allow their child to correct his or her own answers. Before each math test, parents are encouraged to review relaxation techniques, test-taking skills with their child. Do this while emphasizing the importance of answering the easiest questions first and coming back to complete the more difficult problems later. The most important thing parents can do to help, according to the students with a history of math anxiety, is to demonstrate their total confidence in their son or daughter's ability to perform well on a test. For additional educational resources for children in grades pre-K through 12, please visit sylvanlearning.com or call us at 912-355-2267.
Melvin Family Dentistry is a single dentist practice that gives you the personal attention you don't get from large chains. We strive to meet your entire family's dental needs, seeing patients as young as 3 years old. We want kids to learn from an early age that going to the dentist is nothing to fear. And we're right around the corner from Sylvan. Melvin Family Dentistry. Let our family take care of your family.
Hi, I'm Crystal with Sylvan Learning. Every day I talk to parents like you who want to make the best decision they can for their children, especially when it comes to education. Like these parents, you're probably asking yourself, should I teach them myself? Can I do it myself? And what is tutoring at Sylvan like? Here at Sylvan, our approach always starts with our unique skills assessment, which pinpoints the exact needs of your child. The results allow us to tailor an individual learning plan designed to get the best results for your child. Our specially trained tutors work with your child on his or her customized program in a 3-to-1 setting. This level of personal interaction ensures your child's questions and needs are quickly addressed. It also encourages students to learn and practice skills independently, which is vital for growing confidence and improving self-esteem. Every Sylvan teacher is trained and certified in Sylvan instructional techniques, and they all share a love for teaching, a commitment to children, and a desire to help them succeed in school and in life. Seeing your child do his or her best is as rewarding to our staff as it is to you and your family. At Sylvan, we take a proactive approach to motivating students and keeping them engaged with our rewards program. As our students will tell you, Sylvan makes learning fun. Our students earn tokens in recognition of hard work, correct answers, and good effort. They save their tokens and use them towards hundreds of rewards. With Sylvan, you always know how your child is progressing. To make sure your child is retaining the material, we retest often, schedule regular updates with you and with your permission. We can also partner with your child's teacher to ensure progress made at Sylvan is also seen in the classroom. Lastly, we will work with you to ensure the schedule and length of the program is convenient and affordable, while also making sure it meets your child's academic needs and goals. Our nearly 900 locations offer convenient times, including after school, evening, and weekends. And we also offer financing options to work with your family's budget. So don't wait, let us help. Call Sylvan today, 1-888-EDUCATE, or fill out the form on our website.
From cleats to caps, Thompson Sports Shop has you covered. Thompson's is Savannah's choice for custom team uniforms, sporting goods, and team trophies. We've been supplying Savannah custom baseball and football uniforms for over 40 years. Our team is committed to providing superior knowledge of inventory, a quality product, and competitive pricing. Visit us next to the library at Oglethorpe Mall and let our team help your team find the right fit with sports equipment and team uniform needs. Thompson Sports Shop, Savannah's sporting goods headquarters.
Study skills are just that, skills. They can be learned, refined, and mastered, but it takes practice and perseverance. The good news is that there are some organizational practices that will translate into a more productive study time for students. All of these come down to time management. Whether you're a student, a teacher, a parent, a business person, or some combination of these, time management is always a necessity. For students, allot time for study. Everyone has different study needs, and only the student can honestly say how much time is needed. Make that self-assessment and then give yourself the needed time. Make good use of your free time between classes. Reviewing notes or beginning a new assignment will ultimately be more productive than reading Facebook news feeds. Consider campus time to be school time and schedule social media, emails, and phone calls sometime and someplace else. Downtime is important too. We use the inertia of the school environment to keep you moving forward on scholastic goals. Study at the same time daily. Make study a habit by setting aside specific time each day. More good news. It is more productive to study a little every day than to spend 2 days a week working frantically to catch up. Find a good place to study. Some people can sit in a noisy coffee shop and immerse themselves completely into their studies. You may need a quieter place. Be honest with yourself. You may prefer to listen to music, or have a particular chair, or even have a certain lighting. The key is, if it helps, do it. At the same time, allow for flexibility. Don't overschedule and turn study time into total drudgery. Keep your study time as systematic as possible, but not to the point of missing out on other important non-academic activities. Schedule a weekly review. Plan to review all notes from beginning to end once a week. This will reduce cramming right before an exam and will boost confidence and point out areas that are most challenging to you. And do the same thing daily, on a daily basis. After you've been furiously taking notes, spend at least 15 minutes reading and maybe rewriting these notes while the information is still fresh. This will make your notes a little less alien to you when you begin studying for that exam. Account for project time. Long-term assignments are best done long-term. Don't wait until the last few days to do an assignment that you've known about for weeks. Set aside time to work on those projects incrementally. This will reduce your stress and keep your other grades from suffering at the crunch time. Take care of yourself. Taking a walk or a swim and eating a balanced meal will ultimately be better for you than drinking 6 energy drinks and only eating ramen noodles. Be healthy, be smart, and live to study another day. If you have any questions or want to think more about our study skills program here at the Sylvan Learning Center, give us a call at 912-355-2267.
My math grades were not very good. They were lower than what I thought.
I was in panic mode because he was starting pre-algebra this year, and I thought if he doesn't have a good grasp on math, then pre-algebra and algebra is really going to be very difficult for him. So I called Sylvan, and they were wonderful. And when I got his scores back, the first time we tested him, I was thrilled.
It was a teacher at Groves High School that gave me a card for Dino here at Sylvan. The teacher was unselfish enough to say to me, I would like you to try this because we all have the same goal. The single focus was on my daughter when we first came to see him. He wanted her to succeed, and he wanted to show me that he was capable of doing that. These teachers are good. They know how to motivate these children. They make it fun. And it works. It absolutely works. Anyone that might be suspecting their children might be having trouble, or they might not know how to learn, or they don't find studying fun, comes down, talks to Dino, and get the truth. They perform magic down here.
Books can open up new worlds of imagination, and good reading skills can lead to higher achievement in school. Now you can encourage your child to love reading at bookadventure.com. Kids in grades K through 8 can create their own book lists to take to the library or store. Take quizzes on the books they've read and earn points towards great prizes. Parents and teachers can even set up their own virtual classrooms to track students' progress. The Parents' Place and Teachers' Lounge make it easy. Helping a child develop a lifelong love of reading is a wonderful gift. Start the journey now for free by registering at bookadventure.com.
Education's a building blocks. If they don't have the early fundamentals, it's going to make it very difficult as they get older and they start doing multiplication tables and then going into algebra and geometry. So the math, if your child's struggling in math, then definitely you need to do that. If it was reading, that plays through every subject. It plays through having to take tests and his vocabulary and his spelling. So I can tell a big difference with just him being able to read better, then he tests better. And that's a building block for his whole life going into college. Without Sylvan, there's no doubt in my mind that we would have struggled through all of second grade.